administration. So we are discussed yesterday. We discussed about the introduction about the HANA. What is HANA? Like what are the importance of the HANA? How compared to the other traditional databases? How very important HANA? So these things we discussed in the yesterday, and also we discussed about the HANA. Starting, SAP released the HANA 1.0 version. Then in the 1.0 version, they have released the HANA 1.0 SPS 00 is the first version they have released. Then after that, 01, 02, 03 up to 12, 01 up to SPS 12, they have released it. They have stopped it from 12 onwards. So from every year, they have started releasing all the SPs and everything. And it comes to the 12, they have stopped the support. They have done some changes in the architecture level. Then they have changed that naming convention is called the HANA 2.0. So when the Robo 1.0 movie come, that time it is the Robo HANA 1.0. When the 2.0 is released, that time it's a 2.0 here. Then here 00, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07 and 08 is the latest patch level within the HANA 2.0. 08 is the latest support pack level from SAP. Okay. So up to here 00 to 07, once a year, they will release the new SP. Once a year, they will release the new SP. Right? So starting from 08 onwards, starting from 08 means this onwards. So 2 years once, 2 years once, they will release the new SP. That is the means this SP, the term is 2 years here. So last year released, and this year and next year also it will be survey up to 2016 also, 26 also it will be survey this month, right? Starting this is also will survey here. That is the main important thing here. Sir, what is the difference? You mentioned like HANA 1 and HANA 2. Sir, what is the difference between the Robo 1.0 and 2.0? Robo 1.0 we know only one Rajnikant, right? The 2.0 we have some kind of a chitty robo, that small kind of new technology they have used it, right? So it's a very interesting, right? Similarly, in 1.0 HANA 1.0 2.0 also there are some differences, some new architectural changes they have made it. So what is the differences between HANA 1.0 and 2.0, right? So what is mean by HANA 1? 1 means, sir, one database. 2 means two databases, right? Is it correct? Yes. Is it correct? So 1 means in HANA 1.0 is like a simple concept, apartment concept. Sorry, independent house concept. When this is the operating system, this is the operating system here. When you install the HANA database on top of this operating system here, so then you will get only one database. Sorry, if you install the one database, we will get only one database, right? What is the magic here, right? So nothing. One database means it's only one database only you will get, right? That is the one SID only you will get it out here. So which means in 100 square yards, if you build the one independent house, then only one family can stay here, right? Normally outside of the example, in your 200 square yards or 250 square yards, if you build the one independent house, only one family can stay inside of the house. In the same in the 250 200 square yards or 250, if you build the apartment, then multiple families can stay, right? So that's the concept they have introduced in the HANA 2.0. HANA 2.0 in the same operating system, here. So if you build the HANA 2.0, so then you will get if you build the apartment, so you will get the ground floor as well as by default, you will get the first floor also, you will get it out here, G+1. So this is the HANA 2.0. in HANA 1.0, independent house, only one database will be installed. HANA 2.0, the multi-database will be installed. That's why we will call it as the multi-container. This is called the single container here. Multi-container means by default, you will get the one system DB, shortcut SDB, and by default, you will get the one tenant DB. Normally, we will call it as the TDB, right? One system DB, one tenant DB. By default, we will get it out. Later, if you have the requirement to add more, then you can just add the more floors. You can add it. How can we can add the more floors? Similarly, we can add the more floors. We can add it. Then up to how many floors are in our home constructions, we have the some limitations. Here also they have the limitations, right? Means yes, up to 19 tenant databases you can add it here. Up to the 19 tenant databases, I can add it in one host. But here, there is no concept of the system DB, tenant DB. Only one database will be installed. Only one family can stay. But when it comes to the HANA 2.0, multi-container, multiple tenant databases, we can install it. By default, you will get the G+1. Why? Because whenever any person build the apartment, first of all, G+1, he will build it. Then after that, if any requirement, even add the one more floor like that, right? Similarly, here also like that only here, right? One system DB, one tenant DB, then multiple floors we can add it here. Similarly here. So this is the multi-container. This is the single container here. This is the apartment-based concept. This is the independent-based concept. In the independent, only one family can stay here. Each floor, multiple families can stay here, right? So here, that is the main difference between the HANA 1.0, 2.0 here. The initial release of the HANA 1.0 happened on the 2010. 2010 here. The main focus is in memory for real time, but the concept is same. HANA, either 1.0, 2.0. So same story is same, and so same story and same Rajnikant, same same characters, right? Similarly, here also the concept is same. HANA means to store the data in memory, column oriented database here, right? That is the here. So here, this is HANA 2.0. They have started initial release in 2016. 2016 here. This is the successor of the HANA 1.0. Right? So HANA 1.0 currently it is running. This is successor. This means they are not releasing it here. They are supporting only HANA 2.0 here. It's a multi-tenant database. So here they have changed not only just database level. So here earlier the persistency layer means the disk format layer they have included in the DB. Now they have separated them. Normally we will call it as the persistency layer. They have done some improvements in the persistency layer here, and also they have enhanced that workload management, security, encryption, auditing. There are the multiple things they have encrypted. They have improved introduced in the HANA 2.0 here. SDI, many engines, many high availability. There are many things they have improved. Why? Because the currently is the 2.0. So everything, every new technology, every new enhancement, every new features they will introduce in the HANA 2.0 itself. Right? That's the major difference is that this is a single container. This is the multi-container here. Single container, multi-container here. That is the thing. Right? So here HANA Access Classic, they have released it here. Access Classic. Using the Access Classic here, we will build using the Access. We will build the database related applications. We can build it here. Here, the Access, the advanced version they have released it here. Here, Node.js, Java, Python related applications we can build it here. So this is kind of a old analytics, calculation based analytics and everything. This is the advanced analytical engines, AI, ML, graph, text. So advanced features they have introduced in the 2.0 so that the real-time analytics we can see here. So here the automation is very less. Here the more automations, tenant DB management and everything here. So this is the still supported this is the end of the maintenance stream. This ending is done actually. This is the still SAP is getting supported here. That is the main here. Actually, this is the foundation. In memory, this is the foundation. This is the advanced version here. Advanced version here. It will support machine learning, AI, graphic capabilities. Many things are available in the HANA 2.0 here. Right? This is the main difference between the HANA 1.0, 2.0. There is no 1.0 now. They are not supporting, but only 2.0 we have. In the 2.0 also, the latest version is the SPS 08 is the latest version here. Okay. So this HANA, we can only be installed on the Linux platform. Linux platform only here. Either SUSE or either Red Hat Linux. Only these two flavors HANA can be installed here. Not other like your Windows operating systems, AX, Solaris, other operating systems, either SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux flavors. So Windows, we know how to log in. There is a remote desktop we can use. So we can use the remote desktop. We can log into the Windows operating system. Simply we can do the operations and everything. Simply we can do the operations and we can do all kind of work here. But what about the Linux? Linux is not a GUI based Linux. It's like a command prompt based Linux, which you need to use the putty, use the open source tool, which you need to install it. It's already there in the remote servers. So then you can just open the putty. Here you can type the host name is called the KPS4 HANA. That is our host name or IP. You can provide it here. Then click on the open button here. Then it will ask the username here. Okay. How to log into the Linux system means, so this is the procedures to log into the Linux operating system here. Okay. So then here you can see the login as root. This is the super user. How the administrator user is the super here also. So login as root. Then what is the password here, right? So whatever the password, I will share the password, so you can use the password. But when you are typing the password, password will not be typed here. You can see here, I'm just typing the password. There is not typing here, but just it will be typing. Just click on the enter button. Okay, carefully you have to log into the operating system. Then password, this is the pass you have to log in here. This is the password pass you have to log in here. Then only we can. Anybody is waiting in the queue? No, right? This is the pass we have to log in here, right? KPS4 HANA. Then this is the pass we have to log in here, right? So once you log in here, so right, this is the command prompt. So Windows, you can see some graphical, something folder structure level. You can see something. You can do file creation. If you want to go to this folder, if you want to see that folder and everything, you can see it with the mouse click. Why? Because it's a GUI based. So you can operate it whatever you want. You can simply operate it. Even small kid also can operate the Windows operating systems, right? So that is the main important thing here, right? But what about the Linux? Linux, we need to use the commands. Commands are the very important here. Linux. So Linux commands are very important here to operate it here. You don't require much more commands. Just some commands are very important so that we can use to operate it here, right? Linux commands are very important here, right? Suppose example, this is the one. Sir, here, what I have to execute here, right? If I go here, suppose like at least Windows, if I go to this PC, I will come to know the space. And if I go to the manager, task manager, I will get the memory. So all those things. But here, nothing is displaying, sir. If you enter, it will display. If you don't enter, it won't display. Simple logic, right? So then, what is your host name? KPS4 But sir, in my operating system, I need to go to this PC, go to the properties. If I go with here it will show the operating system details and the OS version details, right? Who is the processor? What is the memory? And all those things it is displaying in simple screen. Here it is displaying. Just mouse, right click and properties. It is displaying all the information. but I need this kind of information here. Then just use the df-h. Then it will display the your file system. df-h, it will display the your file systems. What is the file system? So normally in the Linux level, we will call it as the file system. Windows, we will call it as the drives. C drive, D drive, E drive, home directory, root directory, temp, where, HANA. How we have the drives, where, HANA, temp, home. This will be the so directory structure here. Okay. So here you can see the what is the size allocated. So then, so what is the used size? What is the availability size? So what is the used percentage? So you can find out here. So simply when I go to the disk easy here, clearly it is coming right 200 GB. So 12.GB is available. Remaining GB is already occupied. That's we are getting the this is a C drive. That's we are getting the simple. But here you will not get simple. Why? Because it's a Linux. No one can't crack this Linux systems, right? Linux firewalls are very strictly followed. Windows firewalls, anybody can crack the Windows, but so the hackers, but Linux, they cannot crack the firewalls or anything. It's very Linux, right? That is a very important thing here. That's why most of the some of the customers, they will prefer the Linux only. Some of the customers Windows. So here df means display file systems in order wise it will display. Otherwise, just only type the df, it will display like this. Bytes wise it will display. Right? So free space -g. It is a memory. How much memory you have, how much is the used. So that is displaying here. That is the displaying here. Right? So ls CPU to check the CPU. I will share the Linux commands, don't worry. CPU related information. What is the CPU? 64-bit. How many CPUs you have? 6 CPUs you have. So what is the model? Intel. So then you can see the all the information CPUs related, right? So everything you need to execute a command. So suppose like if you want to execute the date, you need to execute the date also. Date also should be displayed. If you want to execute the users, how many users, then users also information will be displayed, right? If you want to check the who am I, then you can see the who am I, who is the user you connected, right? So df-h display file system. Sir, I want to go to the /HANA folder. Then what I have to do, right? CD is the change directory. CD is the change directory here. Here you need to go to the CD and /HANA. Then here, if you double click it, that will be the copy. If you double click it, that will be the copy, auto copy. Then you can paste it automatically. Right click, that will be pasted here. Okay. Control C, cancel. Okay. So in our in Windows, Control C means copy, right? If you see Control C, that is the copy. But here Control C means cancel. Oh, Control C means the copy here. That is the main important thing here. Okay. So suppose like I want to go to the normally I want to go to the C drive or D drive. If you double click it, you will go to the C drive or D drive. That is fine, right? You will go to the C drive, D drive. But here, what you have to do, you need to go to the CD/HANA. Then you will go to the C drive. Sir, I want to see the folders and files inside of the HANA. What is there inside of the HANA? What is there? Then ls space -ltr. Then you will see the what are the files and the folders are there inside of this file systems you see. Sir, how can I know this is the folder or file? How can I know? Because file also same naming, same folder also same. But when it comes to the Windows, file will be the different name, different so view, and folder is the different view here. See, this is the files. This is the folder. See, different views here, right? So, but then Windows, Linux, how can I name means anything in front, if D is there, that is the directory, means folder. If nothing is there, that is the file, right? You can see example. You go to this one. So here also all the directories are available. Like that, you need to keep on entering. You need to go to the whatever the folder you want to go to, CD-ls. -ls means listing. LS means listing. These all are the files. These all are the directories. Simple. We can identify like these all are the directories and this is the files. That is the important thing here. Right? So you can see you went to the first HANA, then shared, then SID, then some other folder you are keeping. Every time if you want to jump into the other folder, subfolders, you need to use the CD space, the folder name you have to use it here. CD space. CD means change directory. LS means listing the folders and files. If you just use the normal LS, it will only display. If you use the LS minus LTR, then it will display the one order wise. Order wise, it will be displayed. What are the size? Who is owned by? Who is the owner of this file? Who is the group owner? Who is the file? It will be displayed here. Right? So, sir, I want to create the. So I want to go to the slash temp. Then you need to take the slash temp. I want to go to the slash home. Right? So I want to so create the one file. Then touch command. Touch. So I want to create the one file ravi.text. Then you created the one file that is called the ravi.text file you created. Right? That is the one. Sir, I want to delete this file. RM command. RM space. So this file name. Sir, I want to create the folder. mkdir. So Ravi folder. mkdir means make directory. Sir, I want to go to inside of this file folder. Then Ravi. Right? Sir, I want to check that this operating system version. Then cat space /etc/os-release. This is the command. It will tell you the what is the your operating system version. So see Linux 15 SP05 is the version. Right? So that is the one. Memory free -grm. So ls CPU cat os-release. So sir, when this operating system will be uptime, you can see. So our operating system is up since yesterday 21:57. Right? Almost 10 hours 43 minutes. Right? So that is the one. Right? What is the ID? That's right. The date. So the date command. So then, so a few more things here. chmod command. So okay, that's fine. So sir, I want to create the file main inside of the Ravi directory. I want to create the file main. So you can use the ravi.text. You can create it here. Ravi.text you created. Sir, I want to edit something in this file. I want to write the text inside of this file. With the Windows, we know it's very simple. You will double click it out. You will open it. You will do some kind of things and everything. You will edit. That is very simple. But Linux is not simple like Windows. So like you need to go to the VI editor, VI space, the file name. Then here I for click on press I in your keyboard. It will come like insert. Then you can insert that text here, whatever the text you want to insert in the file. You can insert that text and everything here. Okay. You can insert the text, all those things, whatever you want to do it. So you can do it all kind of things. Right. So then click on the escape. You want to save it, then click on the escape. The insert will be disappeared here. The insert will be disappeared here. Then colon WQ exclamatory. This is the one. If you want to save the file, you need to type like colon WQ exclamatory. Then click on the enter button. Then the file will be saved. The file will be saved. Sir, how can I see the content inside of the file? Cat command, you can use it. Cat space command, you can use it. Then more space, you can use the command. So whatever this more means, more also it will be display the long. Cat also it will display the inside of the content here. Inside of the content, it will be displayed here. That is the main important thing. Cat and so cat commands. This will be show the more information here, cat command and more commands here, right? So that tail commands. So suppose, sir, I don't want to see all the files. I want only last 3 lines only, last 10 lines only. Then, so hyphen tail hyphen 10, the file name only it will display the last 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, last 10 lines only it will display up to here only. Sir, I want to display I want only header files. Head 10, head 10, I need only top 10 lines only. Then file name, then only top 10 lines only it is displaying here. Top 10 lines only it is displaying here. That is the main important thing here. Okay, so that is the one important thing here, right? So header, tail, because file size is big, I want to know, it's very very important actually. So then, sir, I want to give the permission here. So this is also very important here, permission, chmod command, right? Chmod. Chmod is change mode here to modify the permissions of the file or directory in a Linux here. Chmod. The permissions define who can read, who can write, who can execute, right? Windows also we can define it, but we will not touch that Windows, right? But Linux, carefully we need to provide the permissions here. You can see, so in front of the every file there is a R means read, W means write, X means execute. Read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Here they are the each file has 3 sets of permissions here. Each file has, why sir we are discussing HANA, then you are explaining about the Linux administration. Is this class is Linux administration or HANA administration? HANA only, but the people who are new to Linux, so this will be helpful for them to understand the Linux commands and everything. Why? Because HANA, we have to operate in the Linux only. Okay. So don't get bored. Why? Because who already knows. So that who don't know, please concentrate here. Okay. So here chmod command permissions. There are the 3 main permissions here. Read, R for read. Then W for write. So X for execute. Execute here. Right. So then here we have to execute, right? Sometimes owner should contains their main things here, 3 permission types and 3 sets of permission here. Owner means you, group O. So UGO, owner, group, and everybody, right? So here, if you see here, we see here owner of this file is like a root user is the owner. The owner contains the read and write permission here, right? The group only contains the read only permission, and others also contains the read only permission here. Read and write means owner. Second part is called the so group and everybody others, right? That is the main thing here. Here, if you see, here, so the file syntax here, you can see the file syntax here. That's right. You can see the file syntax and everything here, right? So that one we can provide the permissions and everything. Normally permissions like chmod 777 here, which means read, write, execute. Read, write, execute here, right? So here, actually, this is a Linux, maybe confusing part for you, but even though I am explaining, so, but there is a coding here. There is a modes here, combination modes here. So one is so R means 4, R4. Okay, read means the numbering is 4. W means 2. Okay, then X means 1. Okay, 7 means, so then we need to combine all those things here. Chmod 777. 777 means everybody will get the full permission here. Everybody will get the full permission, right? read, write, execute. Suppose example here, 777 space this file name. Okay. So now you see everybody will got the full permission here. Everybody will got the only here only owner should got the full permission. But here everybody got the full permission here. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. Right? That is the main important thing here. So right, 777 is the full permission you are giving to the file or folder. That is the one. So read and write. I want to give only read and write. Then 6 you need to use it here. Read and write means 6. Read and write means 6 you have to give it here. 5, 6 read and write. I want to give the so 5 means read and x. So then only these things you have to remember here, right? Suppose like ch mod 766, then file name, then you can see how the changes here. So it means here, so everybody got the means owner, group, everyone. In these three parts, owner and group, owner is the read, write, execute. Then the group only read and write, and others also under read and write here. Why? Because you split it like 766, right? So that is the commands here to give the permissions. Okay, chmod command. Just simply remember chmod to give the permissions to the users, right? That is the main important thing here. Okay, that is the one of the important thing here. Next one is the chown command. Chown, chon, chown. So this command is for changing the ownership here. Sir, this is owned by the root user. I want to change this ownership. Should be, so this file should be owned by, then chown. What is the owner you want to change it? New owner name. New owner name is Ravi. Then group is SAP SAPBASIS. Then so file name. Thus this owner will be changed. So in case of Ravi exists, this will show. But otherwise, what I can do, I can change it to the HDB ADM user. So then this is changed here now. See, earlier Ravi.text owned by root user and the group is this one. Now this file is owned by the HDB ADM and SAP SAPBASIS. Means owner of the file is HDB ADM now. Group SAP SAPBASIS. Okay, so chmod and chown commands. Chmod and chown command. So top command is very helpful to troubleshoot it. It will display the live utilization of the your system memory. What are the processor active here, right? How much of percentage using by this processor, this tool, who is the user, right? What is the memory consumption? It will display all the information. To come out of the screen, just press the Control C. It will come out of the screen here. It will display the what is the process ID and all the information here. Right? That is the main important thing here. Changing the file ownership and everything here. Right? That is the main important thing. So that is the one of the important thing here. Right? Folders, structures, permissions, and everything. Then these are the some normal Linux level commands which will be helpful for you to just to practice it here. Why? Because it's very important, not only for HANA, in the future, it's very important. If suppose like customers is moving to the Linux operating systems, everything, you should know about the Linux, how to operate it, how to log in, how to create the folders, structures, that the kind of things, how to use it. That is very important here. Then back to the our database. So HANA software and hardware requirement we discussed. What are the softwares, hardware things we discussed, file systems and everything. Software side, we require the SAP HANA DB is required. Then client is required. Then any add-ons or plugins you required. These and all the things we required here. Plugins or add-ons or DB client. This we have to download it here. Right? From here, me.sap.com. Me.sap.com. there we have to download the softwares here. So here you can log into the system. So then you can see the service marketplace here. Normally service marketplace is the SAP marketplace here. So here you need S user ID to log in. Through this S user ID, we can do the all kind of work here. S user ID, we will do the all kind of work here. S user ID service marketplace user ID here. Here you can type like a password that will be provided by the company. In the company, whatever the password they have provided, you need to use that password and S user ID that will be shared by the company, your company. Okay, when you join the organization, company will allocate one S user ID, customer specific S user ID. Then here you can go to the software download center here. In the software download center, so here, so you are going for the installations and same SAP softwares, how we download it. Similarly, you can download the softwares also here. So DB, other databases softwares are here. IBM DB2, SQL Server, Oracle, MaxDB, Sybase. Then SAP related softwares are in the other folders here by alphabetical index. SAP HANA database, C for CRM, E for ERP, F for PIA, H for HANA. You can go to the H for HANA. In the H for HANA, you can see the softwares. We have HANA platform edition. HANA platform edition we have here, right? There the I think three type of editions SAP released here in the market. HANA editions here. One is the platform edition. That is the minimum. Every company will get this platform edition here. Then enterprise edition. Then extended enterprise editions. They are the three flavors we have here. So platform edition here, right? This is the general platform. It's a core DB platform only here. HANA database and studio and some other tools you will get it out. Customer who wants to use the HANA as a database, and so they will use this platform edition here. Depending upon the license, you will get the access to the this folders here, right? You will get the access to the folders here. HANA, so platform edition 2.0. Here you are doing the installation, then you can download the latest version HANA 2.0, SPS 08, 07, 05, whatever the versions we have, you can download the these versions here. Okay, if you click on this button, HANA will be downloaded. HANA database file will be downloaded here, right? If you want to go to the individual files, so all the add-ons, plugins, and everything, you can go to the support packs and packages here. You can see the APL, add-ons, plugin, studio, so client, AFL, client, HANA database, HANA cockpit, so HANA client, AFL, access. So you have all the listed folders are available here. HANA Studio, Web ID. So these and all the things are available here. In this your licensing, these all are you are permitted. Depends upon the licensing part here, right? Platform edition. Enterprise edition means so you have the database, some of the integration and data provisioning software also you will get it out here. So it's only for so here there is a licensing here. How we have the OTT channels, we have the licensing, right? OTT with ads, without ads, how we have. Similarly here also we have the HANA DB. So we have the platforms like only platform edition. Then we have the enterprise edition. Then we have the extended edition here, extended enterprise edition here, extended. So what is the difference between this? Is only for the HANA DB related software, studio, client, HANA DB related. This is the DB plus and some of the data provisioning, the provisioning techniques here. DB plus data provisioning techniques. There are some provisioning, smart data access, smart data integration, Sybase replication server. The new features you will get in this licensing here. The customer having the replication related the ETL tools, some kind of functionalities, additional tools requirement, they can use these softwares. They can use it here. Extended edition, which means a 4 development and integration platform here. Extended, it's a full-fledged pack. You will get the development related thing, as well as the integration related plan. Everything from enterprise edition, everything you will get it out here. Extended means everything full-fledged, everything modeling applications or many things you will get it out in this edition here, right? That is the main feature. But normally everybody will use the platform edition only. HANA database level, what we do development, application level, we do the development, not the DB level, right? So that's why every customer, they will use only platform edition. In the platform edition, mainly they will download the client database software. All the database softwares will start with the IMDB server, in-memory DB server 2.0, and the patch level SPS 05, SPS 08, 7, 6, 8, 8, 8, like that. You have the patches are there. So you can download the related DB software. You can download it here. So download means when you click on this hyperlink, the file will be downloaded here. When you click on the hyperlink, the file will start downloading this one here, right? That is the main important thing here. Okay, downloading the files here, right? This is the way we can download the HANA DB softwares and everything here. Like that, client also you can download, studio also download, anything you can download from the marketplace here, right? That is the main important thing here, downloading the softwares and Linux commands. Then next one, HANA installation here. Then how to do the HANA installation? HANA installation here. So before that, I think you guys can practice the Linux commands. Right? Do Linux commands are very important. Why? Because first of all, you should log into the Linux, right? So please log into the Linux KPS for HANA just to do the practice of the Linux commands. Okay, just to practice it. Don't delete anything. Just to practice. Okay, create the folder structure and everything. You can use it, but so don't delete anything. Why? Because Linux is very sensitive. If you delete small files also, the operating system level, your operating system will be corrupted. So then even we cannot log in also. So just to do the practical things, I will share the some HANA related documentation. You can log in and execute the some command. Means just to get some hands-on experience on the Linux side here. But because only installation part and upgrade part, we will have the access to the Linux level. The remaining part, everything we will do it in the application studio, HANA studio level. We will work on that part. Okay. That is the main thing here. Okay. So clear, which means the screen will be clear. Okay. So who am I? Date. So there are a lot of comments are there. You can use it. It's a black. Everything is black screen. I think colors also we can change it, I guess. But by default is the black color. Appearance. Font color we can change it. Window, adjust the border colors. Cursor colors. Foreground color. Bold. Default only coming. So we need to adjust color. But this is also fine. So but only thing is you need to operate. Okay. So practice the Linux commands. Whoever the new HANA persons don't have the access, just to ping me. I can create the access for you so that you can log in and do the practice. Okay.